Manhattan Township, located in Will County, Illinois, was initially inhabited by Native Americans who used an ancient trail, now roughly U.S. Route 52, connecting the Des Plaines and Kankakee rivers. The first Euro-American settler, Orrin Stevens, arrived around 1834 at 5 Mile Grove, establishing a small tavern. Other early settlers, including the Perkins family from Trenton, New York, followed, drawn by the fertile prairie land ideal for agriculture. The township's early years were marked by sparse settlement due to the lack of timber, with 5 Mile Grove being the only wooded area. Township organization and naming. Originally part of Trenton Township, Manhattan was established as a separate township in 1853 when it gained enough voters to form its own precinct. The name, Manhattan, was chosen by John Young, an early settler and supervisor, after Manhattan Island in New York, reflecting his roots. The township was primarily an agricultural region with undulating prairies, and its early population was small, with only 922 residents by 1870. Railroad development and village incorporation. The arrival of the Wabash Railroad in 1879 was a turning point, transforming Manhattan into a railroad town. The railroad facilitated the transport of farm products to markets in Chicago, Decatur, and St. Louis, boosting the local economy. The village of Manhattan was incorporated in 1886, primarily to allow William McGowan to open a saloon, which required an incorporated area. The village limits were initially expanded to include enough residents for incorporation before being adjusted to their current boundaries. Growth and cultural heritage. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw steady growth, driven by Irish and German immigrants attracted by railroad jobs and farming opportunities. The population grew from 257 in 1890 to 3,330 by 2000, reaching 9,385 by 2020. The village's Irish heritage is celebrated through the annual Irish Fest, reflecting its cultural roots. Grain elevators, stockyards, and coal chutes became central to the economy, supporting the railroad and agricultural activities. Modern development and historical preservation. Over the last few decades, Manhattan has grown into a suburban community, located about 50 miles southwest of Chicago, with a population estimated at 10,037 in 2021. The Manhattan Township Historical Society, formed in 1986 during the village's centennial, has preserved its history through a museum opened in 2014 at 255 South State Street. The museum showcases artifacts, such as old telephones and military uniforms, and hosts exhibits on local history, ensuring the town's legacy is maintained for future generations.